Before her review, it's gotta warm up. Let's talk about. Ow, that was loud. Let's see. Life hacks part 2. Don't do these unless I've built up a list. Planter see-through. This is from cat litter. It's made out of that material that like milk containers are made out of. And when you use it as a planter, you see where it's dark here? That's where the water is. So I use the automatic filler, and I could tell when there's water all around it because it just darkens around there. And that's cool. That's a fix. I don't have to worry. Is the plant getting enough water? If it's wet here, it is. So take one of these, this material, cut it, use it as a planter. Saves you money. Blinds crop. Okay. Now, short people might hate me for this one, but usually you get the blinds like this, and you got the long string, and it's stupid, and you open it, and there's like 12 feet of fucking string. I couldn't take it one day, and after my roommate moved out, I literally did that. I went, okay, figured out all the way down where this is, and then I went, okay, all the way up. Okay, it's the same spot. And then I fucking cut it. And then I added one of these rings from the hardware store. Little welded rings. And I did it to all 4 of my blinds have just, well, that one's not hung up yet because I just took the air conditioners out. But that one and this one are all cut. And there's a ring on it. And it's just so much better. That's just, I don't know if that's a life hack or just something that I got super fucking annoyed at and needed to do. Cheese grater. Cheese grater. This came up in one of my cooking videos and it blew someone's mind. Like, you saved my life. And I'm like, what? So when you get blocks of Romano or Parmesan, and I always recommend Romano, it's a little bit sharper, take the cheese grater you're using with it and just leave it in the fridge with it. Because if you take this out, you grate your cheese and you take this out and you drop it in the sink, and then you gotta wash it, and you wash it and you drain it, and you put it in there, and it's like, oh, it's time to take cheese out, and you take it and you do it and you wash it. Just leave it in the fucking bag. Because it's not gonna go bad it's just in the bag with the cheese. Forever, until you've run out of cheese, and it'll never get skanky or anything because it's in the fridge with the cheese. I don't know, that's actually something I'm like, you know what? Screw this. I'll buy another grater for other things, and that's where you leave that one. Cold water fridge. Back to the fridge. Now I run a 0 water filter, which is actually important because my water in here in Philly is just from the fucking depths of like a cave, and it's disgusting. So the 0 water one comes with a little measuring thing, and that's fine. Okay, but when you fill up your water, if you're gonna pull the bottle out, you pull the bottle out, and it's, you know, annoying, and then so take some empty bottles, keep them in the refrigerator so that they're cold, and then fill up put a warm one in. So now it's filling up the filter with cold water. So there's always cold water. This matters a lot if you have a lot of people over. If you're running through water like crazy, you never want it to be, oh, the water's not cold yet. The water's always cold. And you can do with, I'm alone, so I do 1 bottle at a time and then fill it up and put it up there. But if you've got, you know, guests coming over, they're gonna be drinking water like nuts, keep 2 bottles in there, cold. And then you fill up your filter and it's cold. It's already cold and it's filtered and it's cold. My cousin does that, but he does it with like ice bottles and he's nuts about it. So that's like the mild, I'm doing the mild version. I have no idea what this says. Cheese shaven. Shibin. Honestly, I don't know what that is. Oh, mate, shake the cheese maybe. Maybe another food one. So if you buy like mozzarella like this, you could keep it frozen. As long as you beat it, you can then just shake off a little bit of it. I think that's what I was talking about. Honestly, have no idea. I wrote really poorly. SHREBN. I don't know. All right, wood duffel. Oh God, wood duffel. How am I gonna get wood duffel? Here's wood duffel. Should have prepped. Never prepped. Wood. See this perfectly cut piece of wood? In the bottom of a duffel bag means that it's perfectly flat in the bottom of your duffel bag. You don't have to buy one of those hard duffel bags. And that's where I put my laptop when I'm going traveling. Just right on top of the piece of wood, and then I put clothing on top of it, and it's perfectly safe. And doesn't ever break or any of that shit. I don't know if you're going to do that, if you're going to start cutting wood to put in your duffel bag, but I thought it was interesting. Towels stay foam. Bathroom time. Don't look at the mirror. Don't look at it. I was tired of my... Here's my big towel. I had to switch it because I got a bigger towel. On this one, I put the little rubber things. And this spins, so it sort of doesn't help that much. But these towels would constantly fall on the ground if they weren't perfectly 50-50. So I took that foam that I put on everything, including my phone and players and everything. This is speaker surround foam, and if you put that on there, you can put towels on with like no concern for how much is in front and back, and it'll just stay. And I'm sure it'll work on a bar too if you did it on top and then locked it from spinning. So yeah, that's super convenient. You could just do that, and it doesn't fall down. Next, Serpentine Belt, another car one that I don't have to go walk to my car. What? If your car uses a Serpentine Belt, and most modern cars do, it's the one belt that does everything. Do yourself a favor, buy a replacement one, and just keep it in your car. Trust me, when that thing goes, and it'll just go at one point, it'll just be like, snap, hey, I have no alternator. Or water, well, mostly not water pumps anymore, but alternators, power steering, air conditioning, all those are all running off a Serpentine, one belt. Keep an extra one for 30 bucks in your trunk, and you can just go change it on the highway. All you need to do is move the puller and then put it in place. PVC wires. Now, I did a video on this. I'm not sure if I uploaded it a long time ago or where it is or if anyone cares. So there's a PVC pipe that goes all the way around. Junction, turns, junction. Under here, there's actually a separation. There's just a space. You can't see it. Junction, or a T, then a turn, then there. And this is where I stopped. And all these wires, lots of wires, that's just down like that, go into this PVC pipe, which you leave apart, run them through every piece, and then assemble it after you've run it through. You don't snake it through that turn. That would be dumb. You just run it through a 10-inch length, and then run it through an elbow just floating there in the middle of nothingness. Run it through a 6-inch. I just sat there running all my wires, and then I assembled them, and they're not glued. Don't ever fucking glue them. There's no point in that. Just leave them there, and then you can't notice any wires. I mean, here you can because I'm a fucking pig. And I've just ran all the shit is here. But also, I also ran a new cable. This one is for the lights here. I have little LEDs shine up at this, make it look awesome. Excuse me, Chewbacca. And you could just stick a tape measure through and then pull it out and then put another wire and pull it through, and it's much easier and neater and cleaner. And if you use PVC like I did, when you have a big thing that you don't want to run through it, you could just drop it behind it. And you can't see it because it's got that space, because it's a circle and a square, and you've got that space. Love that. Just couldn't continue. I could have gone over the door. No, just fucking, it's fine. Saran Wrap. I don't know this one. This one's a little bit, this is a stretch. Get it? Stretch type. Just take it out of the box completely, because you know when you put the box and you try to like rip it, or it's got the cutter. Just take this and a pair of scissors and just do that, and then cut. It's just so much easier than trying to use the box. I don't know, that's just, I can't fucking stand the boxes. Just wasted Saran Wrap for you people. Where's my list? $sign pasta. Alright, now, I'm Italian. This may not apply to everybody, but it should. If you have Barilla pasta, and we've all got Barilla pasta, that's the last pasta you'll buy is the Barilla. Don't buy the... It's good, it's decent, it's okay, but it's not. The Checo's better. The Checo's more money. You're like, but this is a lot more money. No, fuck you. Go to an Italian deli. Find expensive pasta. This is $5 a bag for 17.6 ounces because metric system. I know, well, we're not made of money, Zeos. Fuck. Alright. If you're making a pound of macaroni for a meal, if you're making a chicken, are you concerned that the chicken is like $8? No. Are you concerned that the you know, sausages are $8? No. The pasta's $5. $5 bag of pasta. This is the... Doesn't matter what brand. I'm not going to get very specific on it. I buy this stuff too. Look at these elbows, by the way. These are like $3 for a pound. This is $5 for a pound. And there's $10 for a pound stuff that I haven't quite gotten into yet. But oh my god, the difference in quality from like what you can buy in a supermarket and that stuff is immense. You're like, but it's pasta. Why would it be any... Trust me on it, alright? You're only going to buy one bag and then you're like, you know what? How many bags of pasta did we go through in like a month? 4? 5? Is it worth $20 to go through? Yes. 20 instead of 5? Yes. Yes, it is fucking worth it. Trust me. That is a life tip. Buy good pasta. Buy Italian pasta and you'll know it's good. And this is not a universal fact, but it happens a lot. When it says, you know, everything in grams, and when it's look for the cooking time, and there isn't any. Cook till al dente. That means, hey, lazy creep, asshole. You keep an eye on my pasta, and you figure out when it's done. I bought a thing of pasta, a real good one. It was a 20-minute cook. 20 boiling minutes. Best fucking pasta I ever had. It was the calamari shape, big rings. Oh, yeah, if they tell you what your cook time is, that's basic shit. You want to get some advanced school pasta. Tape dispenser. Oh. Little tape dispenser? See the little tape dispenser that you can get like for... Guess what? It takes the big rolls. Just fine. Like you just... So, you see the giant... I buy the 6... I do a lot of shipping, so I buy like the 8-pack of these. And I only had one tape dispenser in my entire life. It was this one. And I just put the big rolls in it. It just flops around. I don't want to take it off because I'll have to reset the tape. But yeah, that works. So you don't have to buy the giant one with the handle that you do. You could just do that. You could just do that. That's a thing. I've changed this since I moved here. 2 years. I just keep putting big rolls of tape on it. I just gone through all the tape. Wasted tape and Saran Wrap now. We're getting close to the end. Actually, this is the last one. What the fuck is that? Oh, the perfect brick. I gotta walk outside to film the perfect brick. I don't know if you could create one of these, but when I open this door, if I want it to not close, perfect brick. So it resets. That's just, and it's just a brick. I'm so amazed by the perfect brick. Boom, here. Analyze the shape of the perfect brick. Perfect doorstop brick. Look how much I've used it. So now that door doesn't close from the wind unless I pull it. And it resets the brick. So, thoughts on those? Anything else I can think of real quick? Put anime figures high so you can look up their skirts. No, that ain't it. Cut open the sides of boxes to get things. I do that with like cans. I just open the side. That one's got too many in it, but you can just open the sides and pull them out. Buy a giant thing of York peppermint patties and never eat them. That's your diet. Look at that every day and go, fuck you. Not today, thank you kindly. All right, that's enough for today.